Alright YouTube, how are you guys doing today? In this video what I'm going to do is go over the applications on my iPhone 4. Hopefully give you an idea as to what applications you should go out and get, and most importantly I want you guys to tell me what application I should get. They are a very limited amount of number of iPhone 4 specific applications. I'll talk about that in a minute. Simply because it's a new phone, developers are still working on games and stuff for this new device. So if I don't come across a game that you have, please do leave that down below, because I am in the hunt for more, iPhone 4 specific games. And going straight into it, Gun Range, I've done a video review on this game. Fantastic game. This is probably one of the best games out there for the iPhone 4. And if you haven't got it, you don't know what you're missing out on. It's just a really cool concept. I won't go into it too much because I've done an actual video on it. And if you click somewhere here, you can go directly to that video. Highly recommend it. It's quite, I think it's about 59p. Might have gone up in price, but worth every single penny. Apart from that, I've got the Vuvuzela. How can you not have this application? Annoy the hell out of people. There we go. And if you put the volume up, it might help. So this is a free application, and I couldn't, resist getting this. iMovie, fantastic application. Again, I've done a video review on it. I won't go over it again. But if you click somewhere here, you can go to that video. It's £4.99, worth it in my opinion. Editing your movie after you've shot your video, you can choose raw video clips and edit them, upload them to YouTube. Great application, and there's going to be improvement to the application obviously because it's just been released, and having new themes and stuff to it would be pretty damn cool. Air Display is similar to an iPad application review that I've done, and basically that is so you can have your iPhone acting as a secondary display. I've done an iPad video on it, so if you click here you can go directly to that, but I've got it on the iPhone as well. Pulse, again, I'm pretty sure I've done an iPad application review on this, but on the iPhone 4, because of the Retina display, this is so so worth it. You can have all your RSS feeds linked up, so I've got Mac Rumors, Mashable, Ars Technica, Engadget, Mac Rumors, TechCrunch, all of these website feeds. And I simply have to open this application up, and the small screen isn't a problem because the display, the Retina display, as I just said, makes the text so crisp that it's very, very nice to the eyes. And there we go. Let's see if I want to open this up. You just click here and it opens up the website version, which is pretty damn awesome. Next up, speed test. I just downloaded that for the fun of it to see what the speeds were like on the iPhone 4. Fat Booth, how can you not have this application? Just a fun application. You just mess about, take photos, and then you can make people's face fat and so on. So on the second page in the games folder, I think I've got 3 games folders. I've got a lot of games, but I don't play them. Out of these games here, the only game that I play a lot is Doodle Jump. Quite addicting. Bird Strike I play now and then. Air Hockey, if I've got 2 more people here. I outclass the computer, so that's why I don't play it with the computer. But if it's you've got friends around or something, family around, 2-player mode's pretty cool. Although it's better on the iPad simply because it's a bigger screen. FlickR Pro, good game. FIFA 2010, I used to play this a lot, but I've sort of gone off it. Let's go back here. Call of Duty Cheats, downloaded that because it was free. Navigation, Copilot and TomTom. Out of these two, if you're wondering which one to go for, Copilot by miles. It beats it on price, quality, and there's more updates to Copilot than there is for TomTom in terms of maps. Not that anything wrong with Copilot, is that they've got more updated maps in my opinion. Productivity folder, Dropbox. I downloaded this thinking I would use it a lot, but I don't. Log Me In, I've done a video review on this, and again it's pretty much you can remote access your Mac or PC, which is pretty cool. Deliveries, if you do not have this application, you do not know what you are missing out on. Let's see if I can open this up and show you. So basically what this application allows you to do is track all your deliveries. If you are the sort of person who tracks a lot of parcels, or even if you don't, even if you are waiting for a parcel, instead of going into the UPS website or the FedEx website and putting the tracking code in, and throughout the various times of day you're clicking on the refresh button, that can be annoying. You can sync all your deliveries into this application and it will give you detailed information. So here's an iPhone 32 gig that I posted it to one of you guys in Denmark, and I was tracking it. I sent it for tracking, obviously, because it was such a high valued item. I wanted to track it. It's telling me it was delivered on the 24th, the tracking code, and I can view the details online. I can share this delivery, so I can email people or email someone. I can email my client, the boss or whatever, saying, you know, you've got a shipment coming through. So it's a very nice, the UI, the design, the concept is phenomenal. If there's an application you should get for the iPhone, deliveries is definitely one of them. Scot Traffic, this is useful for all you Scots out there. It basically gives you live webcam feeds of roads, motorways. If you're going out on a trip, you're in a hurry, you want to see what the traffic is like on various, you know, various areas before you head out. All you have to do is choose one of these from the list, and let's go to Glasgow Airport. And there should be a live feed here, but for some reason it is a bit slow. But there we go, it's giving me a live feed telling me this photo was taken Thursday 8th July, 3:08 PM, and as you can see it's 3:12 now, so it's 5 minutes behind, not a problem. But then again, it gives you a clear view of what the roads are like. And there we go, here's the Hilton, the Kingston Bridge, M8, and there's another view of the M8 as well. So it's a pretty neat application. I got this the day it came out. I'm not entirely sure if it's free or not, but if you put in Scot Traffic in iTunes, it will surely give you a price. LED flashlight is something that I downloaded yesterday, and it's specifically for the iPhone 4. Phenomenal, free application, and it's basically a flashlight. Now, those of you who have an iPhone 4, you know that the flashlight on the iPhone 4 is quite strong, and this can be, you know, a very... So there we go, I'm pressing the on and off button here. You guys know the flashlight is a very powerful light on the iPhone 4. It acts as a torch. Free application, I thought, hey, why not pick this up? It's not costing me anything, and it is an application that I think will be in hand for sure, or it'll come in handy for me anyway. You know, it's a great concept. There's a few applications with the LED flashlight, but the reason why I picked this one up was because it was free. So if you've come across any other LED flashlight application, I doubt they'll all vary. It's just going to be an on and off button is the, you know, design, but I might be wrong. So this one was a free one. So on the third page of the iPhone, these are the applications that I don't use much. In fact, I'm wrong. The only application that I probably use on this page is Runkeeper when cycling, and Twitter from the social media folder. But just to go through the travel folder, I've got Emirates and Plane Free. Emirates is basically a shortcut to the Emirates website. You can, you know, track flight status, book flights, or see what the prices are like, and so on. And if you go into the entertainment folder, I hardly use this. You know, these applications I downloaded once and just used once and not done much with it. Social media, I've got Twitter, Ustream, Facebook, even though I don't use it, and Twitter. Nightstand, I got this again at when it was launched, and I must admit I don't use it. It's just one of those things, but apparently a lot of you guys do use it. In finance, RBS, that's who I bank with. PayPal, Money and Cashflow, don't use these two. I've just got them just for the hell of filling my iPhone up. Subcard, I got this, but don't use it. Subway is the best sort of meal. Moving along, Shazam. I don't really need to say anything about this because this application is absolutely phenomenal. In a nutshell, if you've got a radio playing or some sort of music playing and you want to know who is the cast, you know, what is the song name, put this on, it will listen to the song and tell you exactly what you need to know so you can go out to the shops and get it, which is quite cool. Red Laser is another fantastic application. I've done a video review on it. In a nutshell, what it is let's say if you go to Asda, Walmart, Tesco, any store, you pick up a product, you scan it in, and it gives you a price comparison of all the online stores selling it. In essence, it will give you the best price. It will give you an idea of what, you know, prices are like in the market. So if it's £50 where you are at that moment and it's £29 elsewhere, you know, you get the £29 one because it's cheaper. So it's a price comparison tool, very handy. And apparently eBay have bought over this application not too long ago, so it'll be interesting to see what eBay actually do with it. 0870, I wasn't a fan of this application, but they've recently revamped it completely. And basically, those of you in the UK, well, this is an application for people in the UK, to be honest. If you know, 0870 numbers aren't free, they cost, I think, 10 pence or 12 pence a minute. What you do here is you put that 0870 number in here, and it automatically converts that number into a local number. So you know, in essence, it's going to charge you at local rates. If you've got 3 minutes, it's going to use you 3 minutes. It's not going to use the 0870 number because it converts the number, which is pretty handy. Going into the news folder here, out of these news applications, I would say the only ones that I read or use regularly is Sky News, STV, and the Weather Channel. I don't usually, the Metro I use on the iPad. Recently I've just downloaded it. I never knew it existed on the iPad, but if you have an iPad, go out and get the Metro application. It's free, and the UI, the design of it, is absolutely phenomenal, so check it out. Last but not least, guys, is the games folder. And from these 12 games, the only 2 games that I probably play is Paper Toss and Flight Control. But even then, Flight Control, I'm finding that I'm playing that more on the iPad simply because it's better, because of the screen size. It's very enjoyable, endless fun. The concept is rather simple. You are an air traffic controller, you have to land flights, planes, helicopters, and it gets a bit more tricky as the game goes on. And it is very fun. The rest of the games here I just have just for the sakes of filling the iPhone 4 up. And even then it's only half full or less than that. But guys, if I did miss out any applications in terms of if I should be getting any good application for the iPhone 4, please do leave that in the comments below, because I am looking for iPhone 4 specific games. And if you came across any, that would be quite good if you can let me know so I can get it for myself. But thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can join me on iglassregion.com, twitter.com/i6glassregion. It would be fantastic if you can hit the subscribe button up here. If not, not a problem. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.